Hey everybody, Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers here with you live. Just sitting down in the basement here. Thought, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little update here. Sorry, I had an awesome picture that popped up in my stream on my Facebook here, so I got to save that one. But I got to tell you, there are a few questions coming up in regards to this storm. So let's dive into it and let's make sure everybody can hear me. So you know me, I'm always worried about the volume not working, so I want to make sure that it's working fine. I'm going to swing over to my sounds just to make sure it works. And they went, I'm good to go. Yep, we're good. Okay, so I feel better that it's working. So let's get started in. There's a lot of uncertainty on this new storm system coming in to northeastern Colorado, and I just want to share it with everybody so you all get the latest that I have. Okay, so I just want everybody to be up to snuff with what's going on. Good afternoon, Don. How are you today? So let's dive right into it, okay? There's a lot to cover. So here we go. Winter weather advisory just went in effect here, and this is going to be from 5 a.m. tomorrow until 2 p.m. So it's a short span of time, but here's what we know so far that's a possibility. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty on the storm. If this storm jogs just a little bit north, and I'll show you on satellite what it looks like here in just a little bit, because it's coming out of Arizona. But if it just jogs that little bit further north and a snow band develops, which is there is a snow band that's going to develop, we just don't know where specifically at this point. It's just a narrow band of snow that's going to dump on everyone, and it could create up to 8 inches of snow. It really could. But again, with these winter storms, they create that havoc where you don't know where the band is going to set up at until it's pretty much on top of us. So here's what the Weather Service has decided to do, which I think is a fair call. Okay, so this is a winter weather advisory in effect from 5 a.m. until 2 p.m. tomorrow. This is all starting tomorrow morning. Okay, so travel's going to be a difficult time if the band sets up. So this includes Akron, Wiggins, Fort Morgan, Brush, Larkspur, Castle Rock, Kiowa. This basically is a Palmer Divide storm. Okay, so we know that. Snowfall expected. You could have 2 to 8 inches of snowfall. Okay, we know that. We know that it's going to be lesser somewhere in possibly in Morgan and Washington counties, but we don't know where in those counties. It could be heavy in southeast Morgan County. Northwest Morgan County could get nothing. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at with this thing at this point. So plan on slippery road conditions. Hazardous conditions, of course, are going to be the key to all of this after looking into this. So here's what it kind of looks like too. This is the hazardous weather outlook. Again, the storm's going to be rolling into eastern Colorado. And again, it's called the Palmer Divide storm. And I'll show you where the Palmer Divide is if you're not familiar with that. That's kind of over by that Castle Rock area. There's a little section there that's called the Palmer Divide. And we get a lot of storms that build off of the Palmer. And right now, like we're close to the Cheyenne Ridge, okay, and then you've got the Palmer Divide south of us here, and those can create havoc. We get the Cheyenne Ridge when we get great thunderstorms in the summertime, and they can also cause snow havoc here as well, just depending on where it goes. Okay, so we've got to be cautious that there is a chance that you could see snow moving as far north as Boulder and Greeley. Okay, so that is a very, very big possibility. So that could change the forecast for everything. So I pulled up all these models because they're just all over the place. Okay, it's like in that movie Airplane where he was all over the place trying to land, and it was hilarious if you remember that scene. So here's one of the models. This is the HER. Okay, this goes only out about 18 hours, I believe, and this shows the storm rolling in here tonight. Okay, overnight tonight, and you can see here. Okay, so um, I'm looking at my timestamp here, about 0600 tomorrow morning, about 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And you can see the snowfall starting to intensify here. Now, again, this model, it's only a model, so it's not for sure yet. It's saying that the snow band could be kind of right in this area. Okay, in this area. We're not for sure yet. We will see. If Teresa comes home, the dogs are going to bark. I just want everybody to know. So that's a possibility. She might be coming home from visiting Andrew. So let's go to this next one because I saw Ransom's head pop up. And so when his head pops up, somebody's or something's going on outside. Let's go to another model. This is the wrap. You can watch this one. Here goes. We move this model. Look at this. Okay. There's that snow. Now you can see that snowfall total. Let's move that snow band out. So this is about 24 hours out. This is fully, or excuse me, 21 hours out. So this would be, as you could say, let's see, 3:30. So probably about 12:30 tomorrow. okay, is what this is going to look like. You could have up to 10 inches of snow if you're in Adams County and Washington County, okay, close to that Washington County and that southeast Weld County area. It could be kind of in that area. Southwestern Morgan County could be close to that. Okay, even Akron has a potential. I told you, Ryan's going to bark. Hey, hey, stop, stop, no, go. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta, I gotta let them upstairs. So there's nothing I can do. My apologies, everyone. I have dogs that are bad. So as you can see here, there is that banding setting up right here. That's a possibility. And then we go up here into another model. This is the name and the NAM, excuse me. And the NAM itself, this is the medium range model. Watch this one. It also kind of has in that same area. So we'll see what happens there. Then we go here to another model. This is the fourth model that I tried. I thought I'm going to play with the Euro and see what the Euro does. The Euro does the same, but it actually puts it still in that Adams Washco area here. 8 inches of snow and leaves not much here in Morgan and just a little bit here in Logan County. Okay, now let's move to the fifth model, which is the global forecast system. And you can see this guy here does very little. Look at that. There's hardly any snow. 3.9 inches, not much here. Okay, so like I said, it's everywhere across the board. Okay, so we do know though that because of all this, you can see the confidence, they say high confidence of impacts of morning compute. So they've issued a winter weather advisory for these areas. And I'll show you when we go to that little map, that little grid that shows everything from the Weather Service of what they believe. Okay, but again, it's going to narrow down to the next few hours as we get closer and closer to where this is all going to happen. So it could create that upslope flow, which we know. And I'll show you the map here. And this is our 8 to 14, 10-day outlook, or temperature outlook and precipitation outlook. Just thought I'd throw that in there for everybody. But I wanted to show the satellite. There is our storm. You can see it right there. You can see where I'm circling. Okay, that sucker's starting to crank. You can see it starting to bring in some of that moisture. Okay, so as it gets closer, if this storm stretches itself up a little bit farther, this is the snowfall in Morgan County, southern Morgan County, that's still kind of residual for the last couple of weeks that we've had. We've had quite a bit of snow on the ground here. Not like thick bunches of snow, but I mean, you know, a pretty good layer of snow. I mean, we've still been white out in our yard. It's starting to melt itself off. However, as you can see, if this little band of clouds and everything just starts moving a little bit farther north, and that band hasn't formed yet, that band of snow, but when it does form, it could form anywhere in this area. And if it does, you could see heavier amounts of snow. So it all just depends where it's going to happen. Okay, so I know that isn't the best to give you for information, but that's pretty much the best that I can give you. There's the winter weather advisories they've issued. Okay, that is from the Weather Service themselves saying, look, it's going to be somewhere in this area, we believe. So we're just, and I like what they're doing. They're cautious about it, going, look, it could happen. So let's go ahead and put this weather advisory out just in case. So if it does occur in these areas, they're prepared for it. And I think that's what they're asking for. Oh, sorry everybody, as I'm live on the air. Again, the dogs go crazy, and I apologize. I wish that they wouldn't bark. Sometimes you wish dogs had mute buttons on them. But again, there it is. These counties are in there. Lyman, Deer Trail, Akron, Fort Morgan, Castle Rock. Palmer Divide area is right here. This is the Palmer Divide. So this is where those storms really get cranking. And it's going to bring in that moisture as it flies in here. And it could develop right through here anywhere where those snow bands are going to be. So that's kind of the best I can give you. Gosh, I wish it was better information, but I don't have better. As I keep looking at the model, and I've been trying to follow this storm for at least 4 days now. There's days where it showed nothing. There's days where it showed a bunch. Then there's days where it's back to nothing. So this is just crazy the way it's doing. And this is some of the snowfall total amounts. They're showing 4 to 6 Kiowa. You can see here less than 1 in Akron. Okay, these are some of the storm total amounts. Chance of two inches or more. We're not even in that chance here. And again, they still don't know. I wish that they could tell you. Here's that uncertainty they're telling us all about. That snowfall uncertainty. You can see here 4 to 6 inches, and then all of a sudden you can have heavier amounts. Okay, high-end amounts. And even Fort Morgan get an inch and a half, 1.6. In Akron, you can see Sterling getting some. And yeah, so I wish I could give you the magic ball and say, here it is, here's what's going to happen, but I just don't have it. I've gone through all these models over and over just to kind of fill you all in, and there is just nothing out there to share with you. So that's pretty definitive. So that's the best I could do. I'm sorry. So be prepared. You never know. Again, snow bands, if they really fire themselves up and they dump over, so you can see 1 inch or more of snow within an hour, and it could do this for several hours, and all of a sudden you have 8 inches of snow, just like that. So be prepared for that snowfall just in case it does occur here in Morgan County. Again, if it creeps a little bit further north, snow band's going to develop further north. It could be right over us. It could miss us here in Morgan County. It could hit Washington County. It could hit Akron. It could hit Southwest Washington County. I think Southwest Washington County, you guys are pretty much going to be in that area that has the best bet of getting it. I'm not saying you're guaranteed to get it, but I think that you have the best bet of getting it. Adams County, those places. But somewhere south of I-76, I think, could be that area. I don't know. I wish I could tell you. And there goes, yet again, my dogs, who are annoying. I love them dearly, but all they do is bark nonstop. And of course, when I'm doing a live update. So that's how it goes. So there you go, everybody. That's all I can give you for this weather forecast. I appreciate you watching. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube. We're also on all these other streams all over the place. And you know what? We could sure appreciate you if you go look at our webpage, bigdogwx.com. Purchase some of our merchandise there. You can donate to us. Any of those. We'll try to get you a live drive of how things are. If things develop in our areas, Abe's in Sterling, I'm here in Brush. So if something does happen, if Freddie's in Fort Collins, if it decides to move farther north of Fort Collins, I don't know if Freddie's around, and I got to check to see if he's in town. I haven't talked to him lately, because sometimes he goes back to Michigan to work with his family. So it could be he could be there. So I don't know for sure. But I do one thing. Let me start over. I do know one thing for sure, and that is we are going to be at the Storm Chaser convention or summit in 2 weeks. We're going to be heading um, to Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. Overland, Kansas, I guess is what it's called. And we're excited to go there and go to the Storm Chaser Summit. We're going to be streaming from there for you guys, so you guys can see what it looks like. Give you, well, we can't obviously do the classes and stuff, but we'll give you some peeks and perks and stuff so you can see us. And again, subscribe to our page. If you're a subscriber, you get a little extra perk with us. We use what's called Discord, and as you can see, when I do Discord, you get a little bit more. Features on our Discord page. Oh, that's a terrible image of Discord. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that screen. My phone is lousy on the screen. Anyway, let's see if I can zoom in. No, look at that. Nice white screen. That's crazy. Discord. Anyway, we use Discord, and there it is. You can kind of see it on the side angle. But this is how we talk to our subscribers, and they can text us and just say, hey, what do you think for this area? We'll tell you right there because you have that accessibility as a subscriber. So for us, that's a benefit for us. So we always have our Discord available. It's open. It's not like on the stream here where we have to do a live stream and then you can chat with us there. Or you might message us on Facebook Messenger, and it takes us a little longer. On Discord, at least we're trying to monitor that much, much quicker, and we can tell you faster details. So yeah, we're hoping that we can get some measurable precipitation. Yes, finally, we'll see, Paul. We could sure use that measurable precipitation. So yet again, like I said, join us, become a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button at the bottom, and you can be a full subscriber with us as well, and you get the access to Discord. Abe monitors that. He puts you together. He adds you as a Discord member. You got to download the app to Discord, and you're right, part of us. It's an amazing thing. So I love it. I do love Discord. So that's it there from the doghouse. I'll keep you posted. Current temperature is 49 degrees. I'm looking at my barometer, and it's showing the potential for snow here. So we'll see. You never know. You never know. We'll see how it sets up. So that's it. I'm just checking for questions on the stream. Nothing there. Sometimes you see them on the YouTube screen, on the side, YouTube side as well, because I'm on both. So I want to make sure nothing there. You are all welcome. I hope you all have a great day. I forgot to wear my glasses for the live stream. Kind of makes me look goofy without them, so I apologize. So that's it. Have a great day. Be careful out there. Stay safe, and we'll keep you updated as things go on. We'll see you all later. Bye now.